Esna temple is the temple raised to HUNUH. HUNUH is this sort of ram which has not the horns in a spiral as an Aries. It has the horns in a linear shape, like in an horizontal form, creating like this kind of equidistance, like a T, precisely like this. And it's related to the moon. It's an ether related to the moon. This temple has, after Dendera, one of the biggest art expressions in all the temples. They have done an amazing job in restoring this all these hieroglyphs, and it's a map to specific stars. We will be seeing here a lot of codes on how the constellations influence the human hologram and the human body. All the, well, yeah, mostly the human hologram in this case, but and how they are influencing it, why, and how to do something about it. Connecting, this is very important, connecting with the primordial frequency of the moon. I'm not saying the moon as it is now. I'm saying to the primordial frequency of the moon, when it was a planet. And yeah, that's one of the, actually the Hut thought is also pointing to that, because the moon here was considered as the mind. So once you master the moon, you're mastering the mind, because of the influence that the moon has in the molecular structure of water, therefore in the whole human structure and in the earth. So yeah.
So Esna temple, okay, so yeah, a lot here. It's mostly third eye oriented. At least 12 plus gods are okay with letting you know that they have an anchor there, and publicly telling. It has a bunch of third eye text, so astral upgrades, or astral, like a lot of magicians will try to define magic and limit it to defining a lot of spectrums, but at least one of the factions says, based on scientific evidence, they've been able to conclude that one is able to do astral travel and see things from another room and influence things and get information like remote viewing and psychic spy technology, and influence their astral bodies and even moving it around, which is the same thing as a ghost or spirit is separate from their body. So there's a layer of influence over this realm that can be strong in the astral to be able to or bring things into your life or amplify things or affect people or play and get information. So it will astral upgrade you, increase brain power, which is always good for if you want to be more intelligent. It help your third eye light and fortress enough to turn on, and enough protection and purification if we do the right things there. Problem solving, amplification. So if you want us that you're facing, then that will help. Increase knowingness, upgrade, which will go into our omniscience that we're working on. Your internal vision, it will be a good amplifier to meditate there and see if they get visions. Bringing truth and seeing truth to you. Imagination. Earning your crown. Okay, earning crown. I read you can earn it for a bunch of the gods in tech, take up responsibility, you gain power. And usually when I earn crowns, like it's an actual like energetic construct crown, a point of authority, like a king or something, where you'd be granted office over armies as well as territory or whatever the authority is over. So if they like you and you impress them, you can earn more of those. It augments hypothalamus power. And a bunch of power things, brain and the third eye, and going inward, and some portals to the gods, and some rare, hard to describe emotions that help amplify vision. But it definitely seems more vision oriented, and I believe they, with all the things on the temples, a lot of and people in the mystery schools there would trip balls, and then they would see temples come to life and talk to them like the gods, and they would seek the gods through that blue lotus and other mushrooms and things that were imported. You want to say anything about that, Yssah? You're muted.
Thank you. Yeah, I know. My cat wanted to comment at a lot of things. It was very loud. That's why I muted the mic. No, you know, it's a very, you will feel it when you are there. The energy of this temple is very, I would say that at some point it's very connected to the frequency of the Kaaba, you know, because even the shape is in a Kaaba and it's inside, like it's in a very circular form. So yeah, there is a lot of potential in this temple. So, and a lot of information that we will be going through it. Yeah, that's all. Unless anyone has a question or wants to comment on it.
And did you have any comments on the mystery schools and people going through and then tripping balls and meeting your gods kind of thing?
Oh, you were referring precisely about the school. Like any comments on the mystery school? Oh yeah. Yeah. I could go for hours, you know, but the thing is that the main form of initiation was throughout the mystery school was using each one of the temples as these frequency generators related to specific parts of the body. And the main thing was to keep on nourishing that galactic DNA within, to keep on remembering it, to keep it on bringing it to life. The thing is that, yeah, after the cataclysm, like the amnesia started to go deeper and deeper, and then all those ceremonies and rites start to be forgotten. And one of the biggest forms of initiations in the mystery school, which I love, are related to of course, to Isis and to the Hathor, the Hathorian ceremonies. So maybe I can talk about it when we go to Dendera. Well, now to the Dendera slide, you know. But that was one of the initiations I like the most.